Hello guys, welcome to episode 4 of my 7 Days to Die series. This is also going to be the last episode. Reason being, I've been looking through a few bits and pieces about people do challenges and things like that, and I just feel like this one's too easy. Having it on like a standard difficulty with slightly increased loot and like an airdrop every day. I don't think the airdrop every day is a massive issue, but just having it where it's just too easy and there's no challenge to it at all. So I figured, as I said, it was a mini series anyway at the start. I've got 4 episodes to do. I could have ended it at the end of the last one, just tied up in a little bow, but I figured let's just do one more horde night. So I'll be going to get some bits and pieces. I also dug around here to get some stone, and kind of wasn't sure what I was going to do. Maybe like a little bunker for myself, like a proper escape way. But then I changed my mind, and then it kind of like done me in a bit because I was going to do a moat at one point, and then I realised I'd probably just dig down roughly until, or it'll be very thin and they might actually decide to come down and come up and get me, so I haven't been able to do a moat either. So yeah, just going for a few bits is what I've picked up so far. Quite a lot of ammo. Obviously got high level weapons and tools and stuff now as well. Lots of food, lots of meds, still lots of repair kits. Got an auger there now as well. Bits and pieces. Quite good money, more stuff to sell. That's bits, random bits and some building bits. I just threw that in there. I would have made it look a bit prettier, but I wanted somewhere where I could make. I think I was making gas cans. Yeah, because if you can see, I've got like 15,000 gas cans, but not only that, I used a lot of them to make some molotovs. This one here is making bullets, just hollow points. I figured there won't be that many armored zombies on the second night, so just hollow point, why not? I might get some military guys. Oh, that always bothered me. Make some more gunpowder there, but I don't think I need to worry about it too much. What are you making? More force steel, just because, why not? So we go up, I put the roof on, a few little pillars, just to make sure it stays perfect. That's a really terrible shot. It's not even dead. There we go. So we got a little, I mean I did this token things really, I just thought I might as well make them out of wood. And considering this is going to be the last episode anyway, I might end up deleting the world. Who knows? So I might as well just use up some resources. Even use a junk turret. I never use junk turret, so I thought I'd give it a go. So there's a few things that I've done. So I put these horizontal, like I said I should have done originally. So I can actually stand on top of them, shoot down quite easily. But one thing I have done, which I got an idea from... that's what that way then. Okay. Sorry, I just upgraded that with just concrete mix, so you don't actually need the rebar to get to that kind of level. That's good. I wonder if I can... Do I have any on me? I thought I had some on me. So I guess you could make that metal as well. That's good to know. What really matters, so these are wedge tips, and as you can see, we can walk up them. Slide down again, but we can walk up them. Zombies can as well. Let's see if I can... fuck it, I can't bother. So what'll happen is, if you had a flat wall, zombies would run against it, and then smack, 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 smack. If you got this, they run, they slip, they run, they slip, they run, they slip. They don't actually attack this. The only way they'll attack this is if they get caught on something, so maybe another zombie. But even then, they're not going to continually whack it. They'll get free and then they'll keep moving round and round and round and round. So it's kind of like an exploit in Alpha 18, where they just it kind of makes you a little bit invincible. So I thought I'd try it out. I might put some ideas into in my base in that series I do. So I'm going to do another series, but I'm going to do a bit of a challenge. I was watching another YouTuber, and he does a pretty good thing where he makes the zombies a bit more realistic, so they're super, super fast, do a lot of damage. However, their heads are a lot weaker. So, kind of like if you any zombie thing you've seen before, where it's like you destroy the head, then they're dead. So one bullet is usually probably enough to actually kill them, as long as you get them in the head. So you have to be a lot more accurate. And your melee weapon, whether with melee weapons and some bullets. But as soon as you get some guns, it should actually be alright. The only problem with them is if they're sprinting around a lot. But yeah, so I figured what we'll do is I'll quickly show you What else am I managed to make? Gyrocopter. Oh nice, it's grown up. I managed to pick up the second part. Like, I think I had the accessories already, and I got the chassis schematic, and I thought, you know what, let's do it. So I've been flying around a little bit, having a little look around. There's nothing major, but yeah, I made a few of these. Got my bike, put it up here, just I'm thinking if something does go wrong for whatever reason, I can get on the bike and just ride off here. Probably drive in some spikes, but it'll be funny at least. And yeah, these are on top here, just because why not? So what I'm going to do is probably going to fast forward to the horde tonight bit, just before. I won't be up here, I'll be down here. Obviously got the roof on here and the walls on here for like police and birds. It's a bit tight. I just kind of like rushed through it at the end. After realising I wasn't going to be playing this one much longer, I thought, well, I might as well just go over and done with. So bang it up. Otherwise it'd be a little more pretty. And I should have used these. I should have used wood to make it a bit more, maybe even thinner ones. But I had them in my my toolbar at the time, so I was like, oh well, why not? So I'm going to jump ahead to the horde night. That's as red as you'll see it. The only question now is which way they're going to come in from first. I've got a junk turret. I don't usually use them, but I thought I'll just whack it down and it'll do a bit of damage. Weaken them up a little bit, and then I'll switch to my guns. I've got a magnum, shotgun, loads of ammo. I've got the hollow point rounds just because I figured the most of the won't have the armour. And the ones that do, oh well, just take a few more bullets, won't it? I'm going to gamble. Not a gamble, but I'm going to guess they're going to come from... Last, I think they came from this way first. Then this way. I don't think it really matters. I think it's just a bit random. I'm going to say this way again, actually. If it is, I'll just put this down facing this way. I'll just shoot a few of them as they run in. And when they change the spawn, I have to reload it obviously as well, but plenty of bullets spare. It's a bit of a shame that it's like quite a short series, but I've learned quite a lot of things, to be fair. Like, for one would be having hour-long days rather than 2-hour-long days. You get a lot more looting and stuff done in 2-hour days, that's great. But in terms of, like, for one, doing episodes, it's a lot easier to edit down if you're just doing the day at a time. That's for one. That's quite important. I suppose tonight as well it's a bit easier because, you know, it lasts less time. Although, to be fair, it ends quite fast anyway. And the only other thing would be that, yeah, you have less time during the day, but that adds a bit more of a challenge to it as well. Because if I can just have 2 hours during the day to get all the things done, I think it's a bit too easy. So if I have harder zombies and I have faster zombies and I have less time, it's going to be a better video. Oh, fuck. I meant to put it back. Well, you're there to do damage if they ever come from that way. So they try to jump up. They can't. Let's keep out. An eye out for... That's why we're here. Let's keep an eye out for the policeman. Maybe the jumpers are going to do some damage. Buzzards. So, they're getting stuck like shit. Get too many dogs, they can make a nice little step ladder. I put down 2 random mines. can't get up. Almost forgot to take down the ladder, by the way. Do some fire. Jumper boy. Don't like the jumpers. I'm sick of fire, guys. Anyone run this out? You should hang out with your friends. Flying, yeah. They kind of changed it there. This design does work pretty well. I'm gonna burn myself, I always set myself in back out again. Set this up. Dirty Larry. I can't believe I messed up the jump tower. Can't always go perfect, can it? Oh well. Please, any chance, please? That from spawning, just I'm not surprised. There's a few more people. Fire there. Fire there. Batman's there right here as well. Batman's run for it. I didn't use the red tips, I'd have been alright. I'm just playing around a bit more than anything. Yeah, I'm more playing around. Like, I could stop them. If they were hit the walls, I could stop them like that. Also maybe I didn't mess up. The junk tire might be a bit more. Yeah, go on, junkie. I'll run this one. I don't run that one. It's half through. Die, so I fall over now. boy. I don't know how high that goes. Come on. I'm junkie. Let's get some butt there, please. Let's show you the worth. If it was up here. So nice accurate shots. What's the placement? Pretty sure it's dead. Yeah. No, thank you. Look at that. It's the first bird and it's having spawned right at the way I was looking. I think 10 magnum rounds left. Let's make sure we don't fall. Not out though. Look where that came from. Grab some. Fresh ready line. I see. Just in case I get infected, but they're coming like directly at you. That's because I've got the wall, maybe? I don't know. Bam, bam, bam. There's enough damage to burn them, so I'm going to set them on fire and I'm dead, basically. See if I hit him. That's well far. Huh. I suppose it could be better than up here. Oh. And oh, the moon's still that way though. It's 12 o'clock. Is that it then? Okay. So as you can see, the slope really does make a difference. It's hitting it at all. I'll go down anyway, because those dogs, there's so many dogs. But yeah, like they've hit it a bit where they got stuck on each other. But other than that, there should be one more mine over there somewhere. Other than that, it's pretty fine, you know? Solid. Let's have a little look at the loot for the sake of it anyway. But oh, a book I haven't got. Flaming arrows. Sometimes nice to look at the loot. Get some good stuff sometimes out of these bags. There's quite a few some. I do apologise, turret. Really do. Just chopped her down the floor straight away. Loads of bags. Oh, far okay. So yeah, I'm the end of the series here. This base is pretty solid now. I don't really think I'd have a problem for the next few horde nights, to be fair. Where's that mine? Maybe it did go off. Next few horde nights, to be fair. Where's the stat bit there? Not died. It's been too easy, really. Got level 49 already. I did put up the difficult. The difficult wasn't that high. So it's like on like the default setting. So I'm gonna put it up maybe to warrior difficulty next time. Do some kind of thing that Jarwoodle was doing as well. Maybe more damage for headshots, but make them faster and harder in general. Maybe make their body damage lower as well, like he did. That'd be quite good. But still have like the limb dismemberment on, which should be quite useful. But yeah, thanks for everyone who's watched. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll do that other series at some point, not too soon after this first one here, but I'll probably do some other 7 Days to Die base building bits and pieces, do a few testers to see what else might work, see if we can build on this a bit. I don't really like the top too much, so the wedge tips are the way to go for this build at least, and then we'll see if there's another thing we can add to it. Maybe I always like putting blade traps in, but I don't know how we would do that, so I've got a few ideas. So I'll have a go. We'll see a few videos of them come up soon, hopefully. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.